Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and happy 4th of July. This is our special 4th of July episode. So some of the things that I like to do around the 4th of July, I have a little set of movies that I like to watch around that time of year. And I don't always have time to make it through all of them, but normally on rotation I'll have the Jaws franchise, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I do not watch the third in that series. I think the third, I Know What You Did Last Summer, is a piece of garbage. So that one does not get the time of day when I could watch something that I would much rather watch, just like this. I'm not sure if you guys know, you can order international Blu-rays
Hey, maybe I could get a copy.
on Amazon through various websites, Amazon UK, and also the Amazon out in Europe. This is where I got this one. But
Far
what we're
out
going to do on today's
there.
episode, we're going to take a look at this. This is a release from Park Circus as well as Turbine Classics. So this is going to be our focus of today's episode. Hey everybody, we recently hit 500 subscribers, so that means that we can offer channel memberships now. And what that means is you guys can join the channel at different tiers. I have one tier with loyalty badges. Second tier would be members only videos, among other things. And I'm going to be doing some filming locations for Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and Halloween 6 coming soon. Those will be on there. And then at the top tier, we're going to be doing gameplay, more interactive stuff with you viewers out there. I'm going to be playing video games like Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre for you guys to join that level. So lots of good stuff. So hit the join button and you can check out all of those different membership levels. See you guys soon. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, what has become a cult classic. It was pretty disregarded upon its release in the 80s.
Now don't bullshit me. I can't. I won't.
This is the packaging for this, which gives off the impression that it's a VHS, but for the purpose of scaling this, since you can't really tell through your screen or phone or however you're watching this, for scaling purposes, this is the cover of the Blu-ray versus your standard VHS, which I have here. So this box is a little bit bigger than a standard VHS. I would probably say it's about the size of an old Thorn MI case. If you guys who were old like me know what these were back when. These are the old video rental type things, special distribution, and it's fairly closer in size. Not exactly the same. But just to give you an idea of the size of this box, a little bit bigger than your standard VHS box. Taking a look on the bottom. On the side, kind of carbon copied off the old Good Times Video release. And possibly, there was a few artworks like this back in the 80s. One of them was Good Times Video VHS. Now check this out. This is not real shelfware.
Hey, what the shit?
It's just, along with this as well, it's not damaged. It's just weathered artwork. I don't know why. Maybe it's a retro thing that they were going for. Personally, I'm not a fan of having the retro shelfware, just because I'm a collector and I like to keep all my stuff like new looking, and that just makes it look old. So that's one thing this is one thing I would not do if I was the person distributing this. I would 86 the shelfware, the fake shelfware around back. Again, very similar. If I had my Chainsaw 2 VHS here, I would be showing that right now. It's in storage right now, but I would be showing it alongside of this to show the very close similarities. Okay, now I'm going to open this. Okay, I am back. What I did was I just cut the bottom out. I just made a cut along here, saving you guys having to sit through me doing it. So we're going to open this up, and what do we have here? Looks like a VHS tape to me. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Somebody needs to be kind and rewind. Just like this, also giving off the illusion that this is a VHS tape. All around, to be quite honest. Oh, right here. And open this up to reveal Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. And a couple goodies that are enclosed in the sleeve here. This is an advertisement, I guess. Well, I missed out on the Leatherface one.
The guys just kick him right in the balls.
This is the advertisement from the manufacturer telling you about all these limited sets that you can only get in Europe. And that's the next one. If this is still available, I might just snag one, the Leatherface one, because Leatherface is probably my second favorite in the Chainsaw series. So this is just a little advertisement thing. It looks like what we have here. It's a poster with some alternate artwork. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 alternate artwork poster. Pretty nice. Oddly shaped, like oddly sized. It'd be tough to frame. I'm not sure what size this is, but it doesn't look like it's a standard size. This looks like a, okay, I don't even know. It's not a 12 by 18, I don't think. That's one thing that I don't really care for. Like when they make posters, if they could just do a standard 12 by 18, 18 by 24, 24 by 36, but then they try to get fancy and do all these oddball sizes, and it's always impossible to find poster frames for your stuff. So here's one downfall of the disc. I don't know why they made the packaging this way. Luckily, these are still intact. But the problem with using these little disc bumper type things is these fall out super easy. This is just, you can't see it so well, but this is just foam. Just a piece of foam. So it doesn't take much to just pull this off and knock it out. I'll close this up. I'll give you a better view now that it's a little bit lighter. The fake VHS tape. And now we'll look at the actual box, a little bit better of lighting. Uncut Collector's Edition. As you can see, VHS retro design. And I'm assuming that means limited to 2,000 copies. I remember they used to have this poster at a video store when I was little. And what I'm getting to is I wasn't afraid of it because I've always been a horror fan, as long as I can remember at least. These posters were up on the ceiling tiles. So they had them mounted to the ceiling tiles, and every time I would go to the video store, I would ask, can I have that poster? Do you want to sell that poster? Let me know if you want to get rid of that poster, and the answer was always no. Well, I was able to get my own copy, being an adult, so I finally have Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 one-sheet. And I was lucky enough to get it signed as well by Bill Moseley and Caroline Williams. Not a whole lot of cast members left for this one, unfortunately. I'm looking at the cover. I still need to get Bill Johnson and or Bob Elmore. Unfortunately, Ken Evert is no longer with us. Jim Siedow the same. And Nubbins, I don't think he's capable of signing the poster. But this is it. This is the Turbine Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 Collector's Edition, limited to 2,000 copies. This is an awesome set for any chainsaw collector, even if you already have the movie and you just want to have something cool. If you really are into Chainsaw 2, there's not that much Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 memorabilia out there. Well, that's going to wrap up our Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 VHS style Blu-ray unboxing. I will see you guys here next time on YouTube on our channel. So that being said, Brazos. Brazos. Brazos!
Remember the Alamo, cowboy?
I'll take a really quick second here and tell everybody that I do have an eBay store. I'm selling a good amount of my collection right now. You can check out the link. It is on the screen, and that will be shipped personally from me.